Hi, everybody. Good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever you are. It's day here in the Netherlands, in Rotterdam. I'm Edgar from Horde of the Board. Welcome to a unboxing of a game that just got delivered just 1 minute ago. Booted up my computer. Unboxing time. So I know what this game is, but let's see. Let's see if this works first. Well, it works better than most. Well, the sticker is in the way. So I think it will not work. These things are a good idea, but don't put a sticker on it. But put it on the other side. Oh, well. It almost worked. Almost. But I do have a scissor here, so be careful with scissors. If you're younger. And this is... I love these packages because you can just do this. Well, it's Voices in My Head. This is a new game from Unexpected Games. A wacky game of internal conflict in the court of law for 3 to 6 players. Now I have a game with more than 4 players. More than 5 even that I can play. And take the game net for a bigger group. It's from Korkineska. He started Unexpected Games. Korkineska is a famous designer. Can't remember which games he. It's just like numbers. I'm not good at numbers. So if you have a birthday, I usually found out because of Facebook. I think didn't he do Battlestar Galactica? Can't remember. I think I have a few Korkineska games in my gaming collection. So I just woke up, so I did this. It's just like spontaneous. Nothing is even like planned or something. Where's in my head? You see a little bit here with some cards, some juries here on the main board, and you play one of these voices in his head, which is more like personalities. There's been some controversy about the name. I don't see if it was a serious, art, then it would not have worked like Tom Vassell said. It's not my words, Tom Vassell's words, and I totally agree with him. But because it's not really, it's different personalities like normal people have voice in their head. So, all controversy aside, discuss this in the comments below. What your reasoning is. Just be nice to each other. But let's unbox this. Trusty scissors. I usually hate this part. Well, this works brilliantly. And we are like that. So voices in my head. Let's see. So we have some Unexpected. Oh, he did the. I think he did the Initiative. I think that was one of his new games, also from Unexpected Games. Is this a sticker? We get promotional stickers. Yeah, it's like 3 stickers, like this one, and this one. Fun. You can see a video, so you can stop and watch the video first to learn the game, and then if you during the game want some. Or you can just read the rulebook. Some people like reading rulebooks. It's kind of like a pastime. Maybe sitting on the toilet reading a rulebook. Because people are on their phones on the toilet, because I know I am. So you have the contents here. You have the introduction, objective, a game overview, a setup with steps, which I really like when we condense it down to steps, how to set it up, which is not something of the rulebook that you can get wrong unless you make it really weird by not giving these things names, like what are these cards and what are these cards, like okay. Because there are some cards that are like very different, and some games have cards that are the same, but their their backs are the same, and you go like, which cards is which? And they're still different because you have to separate them in different decks, something like and stuff like that. So I like it when they do the what you have in the game, so the component and the setup are like really well written, so that it's easy to set up. Playing the game. So you have choose draw cards, is because there's always the prosecutor is always in the game, so you shuffle cards with the prosecutor in there, and the prosecutor will have a shield, and they will choose the trial cards and deploy deploy control markers. Those are the little discs. Yeah, resolve draw cards, and you draw cards and you pass first player token. We're gonna go really fast through this rule book. I think there's a placing influence tokens. I think it's like how you do that. All the steps. As an example, when you push some stuff off, and how you put some of these tokens on. And the trial cards have stages. So you have stage 2 when you get to that point, what you do, and then the end of trial. I think I heard it's 8 rounds. So there's additional setup. So this section lists rules of strategy cards and answers questions that many arise during your game. So you can always go to this page. So about strategy cards and hidden information and deals. Can you make deals? Can you not make deals? Optional rules. So these control markers have symbols as well. Like the faces have different stuff. So you can use the abilities, but your first game you just use the number, and then the credits, of course. These people have to be in the rulebook because giving them some props, but nobody reads them, but they're still in there. Good for your resume if you make games like, look, I'm in this rulebook. Roll cards breakdown. And this is a quick reference on this side. So let's put this aside in box. We have our board. I love the art. Did it say something about the art on the cover? No, that is too bad. No, I'm gonna give the artist a shout out. And actually, every artist should have a shout out. Like, let's go to the back. Game design quirkiness, cover and card artwork. George, I'm trying to. A lot of people are scared to pronounce it, but I'm gonna do it. George Dotsiopoulos. Could be that he's Greek. I'm apologize if I mispronounce your names, but I did my best, and it's comes from a good place. So, you have made incredible art. I love this cartoony style art, and I think artists should be on the cover of the box, even if this is their first design. It's part of the game, unless the game doesn't have much art and it's done in house. So we'll have, yep. The only thing that is a bit thing is this white line here of the bending. That's the only thing. So yeah, I think a lot of it is going to be a bit covered by the acrylic pieces that are in here, but you will still see it through the acrylic pieces. but maybe it will the acrylic piece in the whole setup will distract from it. This is just a shame. So you have guy's head and the different aspects of his personality. The speech is instinct, not really aspect, but things that you can control of guy. This is where control markers go if you discard them. So these control markers here with this thing, because sometimes you can get a few, you choose one and the rest go here, face down. Yeah, there's already a game review out there. But I will make my own review at a point. And the judges, well, the people that give the jury. Man, I shouldn't do this when I'm just awake. Yeah, I have some scissors for this one. These are always a chore. I appreciate that they bundled these. The thing is, it's just 2 sheets, so it's. I don't want to. Oh, maybe here. I can just snip. Usually, just try to snip. Oh no! Did I get it? Nope. This is gonna be a hard one. So I'll just try to. Oh yeah, maybe I have one. So people go like, no, that's not an embossing. It's a guy struggling with opening up. Oh, and still. Yeah. Now I can use my scissors a little bit more safely. So do this corner. And then it gets stuck here because it will not rip. So they punch out pretty good. It's a normal thickness. It's good. Yep. Have to point at the camera. The noob that I am. So these punch out really good. This is guy's brain. Goes on the board. Maybe I will just try to set it up at a point so that you guys have a kind of sense how these go. There are like 4 of these. There has to be also a bigger piece. I think it's somewhere. Or not. Oh, it's the brain part. So these. There's also like some. You have these standees with some pegs. And there's some bigger pegs to put the brain in. So I think these go like. Oh yeah. They go like. Oh, they don't fit. Oh, yeah, like this. See? And then you put them all around. There's one here, one here, one here, one here. And then you have the, maybe I think the other pegs go somewhere. And then you put the brain. Or I think they are extra pegs for here if they ever break. I think so because you have this edge. That is where you put the brain piece on, see? These sides completely work. I'm not sure. I think it's like, yeah, like this. Because the brain is here. Yeah, so this is how that works. I think they put some extra pegs in here. If it is, kudos to them, because it's an integral part of the game. So you have one peg, one stand, just calling them stands, acrylic stands. You have a second one. And where did I put the first bag? Well, I will find it later. Oh yeah, it's here. Because here, that was the first bag, which I should open completely. There. Oh, these are for the top ones. So you can slide the tokens under. Yep. So you have to be careful. Oh, there's one more. Like that. And another stand. Shall I try to make this? Like this, another stand, and the last stand. There are 5 stands and 5 of these things that you can, because they have to have an edge, because you have the token that you saw, the little bigger token. You use that to push it, and you have to push it against this edge. You cannot flick it under. You push it against the edge, and then you let go. So this is actually your stopping point. So you cannot push further. There are some baggies, always appreciated. There is a player screen. I'll show you the cards later. A player screen for the prosecutor with a little thing here where you push the card in and show some symbols to give a hint to what is necessary for that part of the trial. These brain pieces, those are just like tokens. There are 5, so one for each of the other players, because the prosecutor doesn't need one. They have their own things, how they do their turns in here. A thing of how the brain works, they don't need to look at which part of the brain they're affecting, because they can look here, they don't have to look on the board. And here there are some control marker abilities, which, yeah, is a handy rule sheets. And this is your whole turn. If you don't use the abilities, just the values. And on this side, you see all the abilities. From anger and sadness, fear, to, trust and joy. So it says here, after you deploy your first control marker during your turn, you may use its ability. Not used normally, see optional rules. So yeah, I like this. These are brains. It's so thematic. Theme is bursting out the seams in this game. Oh, these. Let's see if they work now. Oh yeah, this thing here. They sometimes work. They're very difficult to. Well, no. Oh, be very careful with scissors and your board game components when doing this. That. So here we have some cards. These are starting of the trials with some story at the end of the trial. So these are different trials. There are 4 of them. And this is what they will see. Only the top part will be seen by other players, so they know that, oh, this observation and I don't know what this is. Those are the 2 that's going to be focused on. Then the next card will be maybe this. There's different phases of phase 1. I don't think you use all the cards, because I think it's 8 rounds. I think you use, but you will, the prosecutor will always have two cards and 1 on top of the deck, so it has 3 choices. Yes, I have this all from the review, and I actually feel like I'm doing a review now. And then this will happen, and there's something on the back which can be resolved. And there's, I think, stage 2. Let me see. Yeah, stage 2 cards. how to get this on the table. So these are the 12 stage cards. And the last one, this is okay for a party game. Well, this is a party game. Does it fall into the party game? I think I have to play to make that judgment. But for now, it looks like just a silly game. Like Rival Restaurants is like a game you don't take too seriously. It's quite fun. Not really a party game, maybe. Maybe a game with a party feel. I think that is. If you don't take a game too seriously. Maybe it's the theme that makes it more that people go like, looks like a party game. The theme and the feeling. Well, it's a court case, but it's a funny court case. Which is usually a choice of the design to make it serious or not. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. Here the artwork works. And you have these different cards with personalities. So you have justice, righteousness, honesty, courage, doubt, showmanship, domination, rebellion. I thought it was resolution. Rebellion, selfishness, deception, drama, and cowardice. Now, they will not all be in the game. You can just shuffle them. I think you have to shuffle them. So, and this is the prosecutor card. Also in the bottom it says how they win. And the prosecutor always wins by having more people find Guy guilty because his name is Guy, and then innocent. So I thought his name was Rodney. Why did they change it? I heard that they were calling him Rodney, but I think there was some guy in Canada that was going like, nope, I will sue you if you call him Rodney, and then I think they changed it. So I don't know what's going on there. So submit polygraph results. These are like, this is these cards, and these are, I think, action cards that you can play if you can get them. I think you can get them on the board or through different abilities. So these do different things. I think they get shuffled. Intense stare. Just your instincts. I usually do. Overpowered. Yeah, there are a few of them. There are some different ones. Some are the same. Some look the same, but they have, I don't know if they have different powers. These look the same, like the same text. Well, funny. But this is subtle manipulation, which could be different, I think. Objection, speculation. Yep. So those are the cards. That is what's in the game. Do you want me guys to put it together? Try to, you know, let's just put it together. We're here already anyway. I will just put the rulebook so that I don't break these things if I try to put them in different. Oh, let me go and see. So you guys get an overview how it kind of like. Oh yeah, I see how it is. Okay, let's do this very fast. Let's put the board here. So. Ooh. Yeah, let's put it here. So. I think it's very easy. I think, yeah, let's put it like this. It's these 5. think it cannot be any easier. And then you get the guy's brain. That fits perfectly. And then, oh, let's put this. You put these things on top, which just fit neatly. Can you take them out easily? Ooh, maybe that will be a problem. So you have to be very careful while taking them out. Just not yank them. I think that's my initial feeling. Because these stay on, because you have to push against them, but you push them with this, with these bigger. Oh, sorry. I dropped it on the floor. This is a weird review, a weird unboxing. I mean, this is the one you put the tokens on, like this, and you have to push them. Oh, let me go to the camera. I want to put everything on it, I think. Oh, was that supposed to happen? Okay. Oh yeah, it's not broken. Put it like this, and then you stop. This is actually the way that you stop. So that is Voices in My Head from Unexpected Games and Kroiken-Eska. I hope to get a review soon. I haven't done much reviews, but I have to play these games, and that is the crux of making reviews. That you play it enough to get a good overview of the game, a good inside view of the game, not just overview. So I hope to see you guys again soon, and have a great day.